IR35 is a law dreamt up by when Gordon Brown was Chancellor back in 1999, and it's known as IR35 after the press release. But what he said he was going to attack was disguised employment. He didn't like people that left work on a Friday as an employee, went back to the same desk doing the same job on the Monday as a contractor through their own limited company, getting tax breaks, being able to get tax relief on their travel and subsistence costs, being able to avoid national insurance because they get paid in dividends, avoid higher rate tax by making their other half a shareholder. He said this is wrong, this person should be taxed just like an employee. They're doing the same job, and everyone basically agreed. And then he brought the law in, and everyone could see it's a bit more wide-ranging than that. It doesn't just affect this person who's, if you like, cheating the system. It affects anyone who is a personal service company. What the law said was, you have to imagine something that isn't true. You have to imagine you work directly for the end client without a company in the middle and without an agency in the middle. If you work directly, would you be working as an employee or a self-employed person? If you're working like a self-employed person, then your company got taxed like every other company. If you were working like an employee, then it meant when the income came into your company, usually via the end client, via the agency, into your company, you had to then tax that money apart from certain amounts to cover travel and subsistence and a few other expenses. You had to tax that money as if it was salary. So you had to account for pay as you earn, if you like, on a lot of your sales income. You had to account for employees' national insurance and employers' national insurance on a lot of this sales income. And it meant it was very expensive. A lot of tax, a lot more tax and national insurance being paid than had been previously. And what contractors found was, well, originally they didn't know, well, am I an employee or like a self-employed person? How do I know? Well, it's based on case law. Contractors didn't know anything about this. Accountants really didn't know anything about this originally. And so there was a great education of the industry. And after a while, people worked out that there was ways of making you not caught. You could you could work in a certain way, looking at case, or agents were putting certain clauses in contracts that were making people feel that they were not caught. And over time, more and more people have treated themselves this way, and HMRC haven't got the resources to investigate these people. So the new law that's coming in April 20 is basically about saying the contractor won't be making this decision anymore because they're too biased. We're going to put the onus for making the decision on the end client, and that's what I can talk about in the second part of this series.